I knew that it was gonna be there every Monday. Like at first I was like, maybe it's just gonna come and go like everything else. But that always stayed. The girls would tell each other, like, don't forget about Monday, like, cause you'd forget what day of the week it was. And it was just like everybody looked forward to it, even if it was just a couple hours. It was a couple hours where people legit wanted to stay and they wanted to talk to us, and we don't know why, but it was nice to talk to somebody that could understand us and not judge us. I'm here because Sanctuary Night is a big part of my life. So my name is Christy Crow, and I'm 42, and I've been on the streets for 20-some years. My childhood was good. I was molested like most young girls by my parents, so my grandparents raised me, and they spoiled me to death. And then I moved down here, and my whole world just... I was young, and everybody just gave me attention that I've never really had. And then that's when the drugs started coming in, the cocaine. And then I wasn't making enough money dancing, so I started prostituting because brand new out there, I was bringing in so much money. I was getting so much attention from the dope boys, from the other people around me, because you give them free drugs, that I just loved that life. So I was pimped. I was locked in cages. I was beat with belts and bats in front of 20 people naked that I didn't know because I didn't bring back money and do stuff. And then when he got arrested, like, I was lost because I put so much trust in this man and so much love in somebody that I thought loved me back, that would clothe me. So I was lost when he left, so I had nowhere to go and nothing. So when I would like see Tina that was also in the same position, like maybe she got out before it got real bad, it made me think like maybe I could trust and talk to her a little bit more. And like every time I went, it was like a little bit more like, I can do this. And then I would fall back. You don't sleep. The streets never sleep. It's the same routine every day. You wake up, you get your drugs, you walk the streets night and day. You struggle to take baths because you have nowhere to live. You struggle to eat because you're so in your addiction that you don't want to spend or get sick, or people are out for each other. They are so against each other. There's no friends. It's lonely. It's miserable, and you feel like you're just dead to the world when you're out there. You're always watching your back. There's never nobody to talk to, and you're just alone. So the reason why I always go back to the street is because I don't like change. It's a scary thing. When people love me, I don't think I deserve it. So so it's hard for me to when I feel like they want some. Where I've been a prostitute for so long, you don't just do something for free. When I've been on drugs for so long, the dope boys just don't give you drugs for free. When you just don't have sex for free, you don't have relationships for free, you don't have friendships for free. Everything is expected. So when you're in treatment and people do stuff out of the kindness of their heart, I don't understand it. I still don't understand it. Like, it's really hard for me to realize that people just legit are kind, and there's nice people out there, and it's really hard. If I'm not ready, I'm not ready. And if I was, you guys were there to take me to the rehab when I was there. And you guys were there to listen to me when I was there. And if it was 3 o'clock in the morning, I had a number that y'all would give me that I could call and go to the rehab I could go to. And there was nothing else like that. Like every time I went to rehab, it was longer. It was 2 weeks the first time, and then 3 weeks the next time, and then 4 weeks the next time. But I would still come back, and Tina would still be like, you can do this. I did it, you can. If it wasn't for me seeing Tina on Sanctuary Night, if it wasn't for me being able to call somebody when I was ready, if it wasn't for me knowing people that cared, because we don't have nothing like that, out there set for you guys. If I didn't have that, because people drop off stuff, but people don't talk. Knowing that we could have somebody to talk to and that would be there and that we eventually be able to bond with. It's not gonna be on the first night. It's not gonna be on the second night. It's gonna be a week. It's gonna be a month. Some people it's gonna be longer than that, like me. And you knew on Monday nights that when you went there, that people cared. I didn't trust them and I didn't understand them, but I knew they cared. Like, they didn't have to show up to feed us and the meals were homemade. Like, they didn't have to do that. So the feeling like once a week, if that's all I felt, niceness, good. So like that, just that once a week and just that hug or fresh clothes or just the smell goods they gave you or just the soap or the water. 24 hours, if I could just walk in there. Do you know how many times I've probably been clean a long time ago. Or just to walk past a place that I know somebody, it might be the time that it might change my life. I might not end up dead tomorrow because I walked past a place that was willing to help. So my clean time is 5 months. It's the longest I've been clean. I hope I got it this time. I still don't trust nobody. I have like a handful of people, and everybody that is my friend is people that I was in addiction with, was people that I was pimped out. We had the same pimp with, and it's people that have made it. Tina Lay, she made it. She was also in the same position I was with human trafficking. Eventually I'm gonna go to sanctuary night. Eventually they're gonna see that I made it and they're gonna trust that it works like I did with Tina. When I knew I was coming to sanctuary night, I knew it was, and Tina was there. She didn't have to be there. I knew it was from her heart. And if I can do it, I feel like I wanna help other girls do it. I remember being in a program and girls would walk in handcuffs and you got to ask questions and there'd be 20 other girls around there, but since I'm well known, they would want to ask me. And if I can help them, I want to. If I can go out in the streets and help girls, I want to. I just want to be known on the other side and not on the streets. I think we need sanctuary night really bad.